Happy Halloween to you all. Good morning to you all. This is Mathematics Made is our channel. If you are here for the first time, a special welcome to see you. This is your favorite mathematics teacher, Comfort and welcome at. I welcome you to my class this minute. This is a very short lesson we are going to look out, which is on properties of addition and multiplication. It is Halloween, guys. Check out my outfit. I just took out the model out. You can see that. All right, so pick up your jotters as we go along with today's class. Thank you. All right, so we are the properties of addition and multiplication. So let's look at the key vocabularies in our lesson. By the end of the class, students should be able to, one, identify equivalent expressions and apply the properties to generate equivalent expressions. That should be our focus for today. We look out for our key vocabularies in our lesson, which is on equivalent expression. When you say equivalent expression, what does it mean? One, equivalent. The word equivalent means what equal, okay? So equivalent expressions are expressions with the same value. For example, if I have 7 plus 4, I will get the same answer as 4 plus 7. I just have to reorder it, that's all. Change the ordering, that's all. X plus 3 give the same answer as 3 plus x. That is equivalent expressions. Then we come to commutative properties. What does it mean? That is changing. Can you guys see what I'm sharing? Let me zoom it out. So commutative properties, changing the order of events or properties does not change the sum or the product. For example, 5 plus 8 should give the same answer as 8 plus 5. We just change the order of the arrangement. Or 5 times 8 give the same answer as 8 times 5. Algebra, a plus b should equal to b plus a. And you know a and b are variables, so they represent numbers. A times b should be the same as b times a. That is commutative property. Changing the order of the addings or the factors should give the same answer, or should give you should not change the value of the sum or the product. Then we come to the associative property. It deals with the groupings. So changing the grouping of addings or factors does not change the sum or the product. Grouping the numbers. So regrouping them should give you basically the same answer. So 7 plus 4 plus 2, grouping as we have 7 plus 4 in parentheses, is now we have 4 plus 2 in the parentheses, you should arrive at the same answer because for the first expression, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 2 is 13. The second expression, 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 7 is 13. Use the order of population. So regrouping them should also give the same answer. All right, so one, we said that the commutative property is reordering it or ordering the numbers, the addings or the factors. That will change the sum of the product. Then for associative, grouping the addings or the factors does not also change the sum of the product. Okay, so we watch this simplified expression. I'm not going to play it, but I should be able to know. So the first one we have 7 plus 12 plus x in parentheses. Then we regroup it using the associative property, right? So we have 7 plus 12 rather grouped. So we have regrouped it and ensure the same answer. Then we added 7 to 12, so we have 19 plus the x. Coming to the second one, simplified expression. 6 and 1/10 plus x plus 4 plus 8 and 4/10. Use the commutative property of addition. to simplify the x. So you could see that for the expression itself, it was 6 and 1/10 plus x, but now it is x plus 6 and 1/10. We just have to reorder the values in the parentheses. Use the commutative property. So if you should simplify it, you arrive at the same answer. Then we have 5 parentheses 11y. So use associative property to regroup this. That will be assignment. So I'm going to get 5 times 11 times y. So associative property means you group them. That means we are going to regroup this one. So now we look at our first right question. I'm kind of rushing out because of my time. I'm sorry guys. But this is a video, of course, you can replay it over and over again. So we have 10 plus a plus 9 in parentheses. So the expression 10 plus a plus 9, look at the first expression. There will be parentheses of a plus 9. The second expression, 9 plus a is in parentheses. So it means that we use the, let me say, combinative property. Good. So to reorder their values. So you click on this, we fix it here. Then we regroup it. Look at the first expression again, and look at now the new expression. 10 plus 9 in parentheses plus 8 outside parentheses. So we have regrouped it using the associative property. That is so good. You guys are so smart. So associative property over here. Then we simplify 10 plus 9, 19 plus 8. Click on this, put the answer here. How do you explain? You just give a brief explanation of how you solve this. You added 10 to 9. So you added 10 and 9 to get your answer. Let's check out our answer here. Are you correct? Everything is correct. Good job, guys. Let's move on to the next one. This one is what? On addition property of 0. Any number, the sum of any number is 0 is what? Is that number? Of course, we can know, right? So any number plus 0 is what? Just that number. So a plus 0 is equal to 8. 100 plus 0 is equal to 100. 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. Any number added 2 and 0 is equal to that number. Then it comes the multiplication property of 0 and 1. So the first one is the product of any number in 0 is 0. So if you should multiply any number in 0, you should get what? 0. 100 times 0 is what? Let me say 0. 0 times 9 or 9 times 0 is what? It's still 0. Algebra, a times 0 is what? 0. 1, a times 1 is what? Is 8. So the product of any number in 0 is 0. The product of any number in 1 is that number. If I should take notes of it. So these are all properties that we are going to use it in simplifying our expressions. So we have the first one, simplified expression 9 times 0 times p. So the first we use an associative property of multiplication to group them. So you have 9 times 0 parentheses times p. 9 times 0 is 0. Why? We applied the multiplication property of 0 to simplify it. Times 0 again, we apply the multiplication property of 0 because 0 times p gives you us 0. The next one is 4 and 5 tenths times r times 1. What are you going to use? You regroup them. Then you use the multiplication property of 1. Any number multiplied by 1 is what? That number. So, now let's go to our trial question. The first trial question is 12 times b times 0. Use associative property to simplify it. It means you're going to regroup them. So it means I'll choose this. I'm going to apply my parentheses. So 12 times b times 0 in parentheses. That's associative property, regrouping. Then we have 12 times 0. Why? Because b times 0 gives 0. What property did we use? Multiplication property of 0. We choose that. Good job, guys. Then 12 times 0 is what? It's 0. What did you use to get your answer? Again, we use the commutative property of multiplication. Right. Good. Okay. So let's select it. All right. We should check our answers. and everything. Oh, sorry, multiplication function of 0. I'm sorry. Multiplication function of 0. That should give you the same answer. Because I'm trying to rush out. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me check the answer. All right. Okay, now you're correct. Then we move on to the last one. The last one. Okay, so 7 plus C plus 4. Use the commutative property to do this. So you guys, I'm leaving this for you as an assignment. Commutative property is reordering. So you can reorder the values in the parentheses. So 7 plus C can be C plus 7, then plus 4. So you're just reordering the numbers in there or the values in the parentheses. Then you use the associative property to also regroup them. You regroup them again, then you simplify and you explain how you did the multiplication. This is so simple. So now you've been able to one, identify equivalent expressions and apply the properties to generate equivalent expressions. So you know the key vocabularies that we use. We use the we use the equivalent expressions. We now know what commutative properties are. We know what associative properties are. So our next tutorial will be on distributive properties, okay, and how to apply them to generate equivalent expressions. Thank you so much for your time. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing out, but you can replay this. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to uh, drop your question in the comment section or you email me at comfortamakuanswer@gmail.com. Let me wear my teeth at gmail.com and I'll be able to ask Gmail, right? That can I'll be able to help you with your question. Again, happy Halloween. All right, guys, I love you all. Take care of yourself. Do the best you can. Do what makes you happy. And live the best life of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. So we meet again. Please stay safe and then happy.